Yo, what is up? What is poppin'? I'm back at it again with another video for y'all. Yeah, I wanted to chat with y'all on this afternoon. And what I want to discuss with y'all about today is that when it comes down to being a young adult and being an adult, like having your parents like still trying to do stuff just to make your family proud, but you're making yourself miserable by trying to make your family proud. As an adult, you can't always do stuff that your parents want you to do all the time. Like if you miserable and if it's not making you happy, then quit. Quit. Make some changes. Make some changes. Focus on what you love to do. I mean, you an adult now. You grown now. You can't always like go by what you can't always do stuff that your mom and dad want you to do. You pretty much like spent like most of your life, half of your life being miserable in school, going to school, getting bullied, getting laughed at for asking a question, for answering a question. Like you're an adult now. It's time for you to focus on what you love to do. You grown now. You own your own. You can't always do stuff that your mom and dad want you to do. Like when it comes down to being an adult and you still trying to do stuff to make your family proud, doing stuff that your parents want you to do, it can put you in a miserable situation. Like you so worried about your parents trying to make them proud, you don't want them to be disappointed in you. I mean, if they're not too keen on what you want to do, you grown now. They can't really stop you. You grown now. If you have a passion to be a rapper, if you have a passion to be a YouTuber and they telling you that it's not realistic, that it's not a real job, that it's not reality, prove them wrong. You can prove them wrong. Now, as an adult, I'm not saying that you should disrespect your parents, and I'm not saying that you should like argue, but at the same time, you really don't have the time to be arguing with your parents. I mean, you grown now. They can't really like control you no more now. You grown. You already done had to spend like most of your life doing stuff that they didn't want you to do, going to school, getting good grades. And like with you being a kid in school, like you a woke kid, and you know that the stuff that you learning in school is a bunch of BS. You know that the stuff that you learning in school is not gonna serve you no purpose in life. For example, like what does like geometry, trigonometry, Pythagorean theorem, like what does it really have to do with being a musician? What does it have to do with being a hip hop artist? What does it have to do with being a motivational speaker on YouTube? See what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff that you got taught in school, you're figuring out that it's not really serving you any purpose in life. You don't even use that stuff anymore. You don't even use that stuff anymore, and you're probably never gonna use it unless you want to get into engineering. Being an engineer is a good career, but if you're not interested into becoming an engineer, that's okay. Focus on what you love to do what you love, be yourself, make your own footsteps to follow. It's okay if you don't want to follow your mom and dad's footsteps. You can make your own footsteps to follow. You grown now. You grown. But yeah, again, I mean, I know there's probably like a few of you out there that probably don't have good relationships with your parents, and that is okay. We all have a past. We all have a past. We've all been through some dark situations in our past. I mean, that is okay. I mean, focus on what you love to dove. Focus on what you love. Focus on yourself. Protect your energy. Like do what you want to do. Don't 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 worry about all of the negativity that your parents had told you that you're not worth it, because that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't really have good relationships with their parents, because their parents be telling them that they're not worth it, that they're not gifted. Like their parents is always bringing negativity towards them. Like, yeah. And that's another thing too. Like I also know that there's probably also some of you that won't even accept it or want it by your own parents, that won't even accept it or want it by your own family. Like you're probably adopted. You're probably adopted. Like you probably don't even know who your blood family is. I know it's painful. I know it's painful. But I mean, your adopted family, the family that adopted you, that's the family that gave you your love, and the way you feel that that's your only family, like the parents that adopted you, you feel that that's your only parents. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean blood family, sometimes blood family don't really work out, because I mean, like I was saying before, as millennials, none of us asked to be in this world. And you see like couples, like when they be like having, like when they when the woman gets pregnant and they have a baby, it's like that naiveness. That's why you have kids that like get put into foster care, and then you also like have abortions that happen. But yeah, I mean, for my opinion, for my opinion, I feel that it's better for kids to get put into foster care and to be adopted. Like if the parents aren't like fit enough to like take care of the child, to take care of the baby, you can put the baby into foster care so it can get adopted. I'm not with abortion. I don't believe in abortion. I'm not down with abortion. Do I have kids? No, but I do know that having a baby is a beautiful thing. Having a kid is a beautiful thing. And like it's like when you a kid, the dark situations, the trauma that you go through as a kid, it pretty much messes with you for the rest of your life. The only time it goes away is when you pass away, when you leave planet Earth, when you die. Like that childhood trauma, it affects you till the day you die. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know a lot of you, well, like some of you, like, were probably like not even wanted or accepted by your own family. So it's like you pretty much, like you weren't accepted or wanted by your own family. So you were adopted, and some of you probably had it even worse than that, where you pretty much had to like raise yourself. You were pretty much like on your own, probably like around the age of 12 or 14. You were already on your own, raising yourself. Like, y'all are some tough human beings. Y'all are strong human beings. Y'all should be proud of yourselves. No need to be insecure. I mean, there's stuff that I've been through in my life, and I'm proud of myself, and there's stuff that I've done in my life that I'm not proud about. I'm not a perfect human being. None of us are. But yeah, when it comes down to being an adult, you can't always do stuff that your mom and dad want you to do all the time. Like for my young adults, like your parents making you like go to college. I mean, if you ain't feeling college, if college ain't really for you, then drop out. Drop out of college. Drop out of college. I mean, you grown now. You're not a teenager in high school no more. You grown now. When you ages 18, 19, 20, you can't always do stuff that your mom and dad want you to do all the time. You grown now. If college is not for you, drop out. If you look at my video that I dropped yesterday, you do not need a college degree to make it. That is true. To become successful, you do not need a college degree to become successful. I mean, but yeah, just wanted to spread some knowledge with y'all, some motivation, some awareness, some encouragement to let y'all know that as an adult, you can't always do stuff that your parents want you to do all the time. Don't live your life being miserable trying to make your family proud. Just wanted to spread some awareness with y'all, some encouragement. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment. Love y'all.